Hello everyone, welcome to this new Cinegy webinar. This time we're going to talk about ISE 2026. For those who don't know me, I'm Sergio Alekseev, International Manager here in Cinegy. And today, and it's been a while, we haven't done anything together, is my colleague Mike Efimov. Mike Efimov is also International Sales Manager here in Cinegy, and it's a real good pleasure for me to have him on this webinar. How are you doing, Mikey?
Yeah, hi everyone. It's great to be here. It's great to share our vision of the next ISE and how Cinegy will exhibit there. So let's start.
Okay, nice. Before we start, just a bit of housekeeping as we normally do on the webinars. So firstly, we're going to talk about previous ISE, our first ISE 2025. After that, we're going to jump into what we're going to show this year. Okay. After that, a bit more of features and deeply about the solutions that we're gonna introduce in this ISE 2026 show. And finally, there will be, as usual, a Q&A session. Okay, so stay with us until the end of the show, until the end of the webinar. Sorry, I'm already prepared for the show, and you will be able to place your questions, and hopefully we will be able to reply to all of those. Okay. You can start to place the questions in the chat on the right side of the screen if you wish. Okay, so use that tool and don't wait until the QA session. Okay, so firstly, it's your first time on ISE, Mike, this time, and you haven't been in the previous ISE show, correct?
Yeah, sure thing. The main question, why exhibit again? I mean, why it was so interesting for us, and what experience did we have after the previous show?
Yes, that's a good question. And we have a good answer for that, obviously. So last year was our first time, but it was really good. Honestly, the feedback was really positive. We had a bunch of visitors, obviously, for our friends from the broadcast market, from the entire world, but also new visitors from the AV Pro market. So we believe that some of our solutions are really, really capable to meet and exceed the need that many AV Pro customers demand for their projects. Okay, so this is basically the reason that we're gonna have we again participate in the show in the ISE this year 2026. Basically, that's it.
Well, and I believe we had really meaningful conversations. We discussed real use cases and very concrete project discussions. That's why we are coming back and as an exhibitor for this year for the ISE 2026.
Based on our first experience, I think that it took us a really, really short period of time to decide that if we are going back or not. And we are going back because, well, the feedback was been quite good, and we are expecting, obviously, better results from this show, ISE 2026. Yeah, because I mean, it's not only in the broadcast, then you need to basically monitor a bunch of input signals, and it's not only in broadcast that you need to ingest and record a lot of video signals at the same time. So for that purpose, capture and multi-viewer were really, really the highlights of our conversations and the show back in 2025. So again, just to put you an example, multi-view and capture are capable to work with different formats, different video signals, okay, and that makes them really good, flexible and reliable solutions also for the AV Pro market.
Yes, Cinegy Multiviewer and Cinegy Capture are definitely interesting products, and even people who didn't initially come looking for broadcast tools immediately saw how these solutions applied to their AV challenges.
Yes, obviously it was really popular because, again, it's about redundancy and flexibility, and Cinegy Capture is made for the broadcast initially, so it's capable to, in one single server, you are capable to allocate and manage dozens and dozens of video ingest, okay, channels, different formats for the inputs and different formats for the outputs, and the same for the sources. SDI sources, HDMI sources in the same, bringing flexibility, and the scalability is really easy. So your limitation is basically your hardware, okay, so that's it.
Yes, many AV environments need reliable on-attend recording, control, and of course playing out the material for compliance documentation or archiving. And they were surprised that surprised how simple and flexible Capture is, Multiviewer, and of course Cinegy Air. Okay, Sergio. Yeah, so let's highlight a bit what people will see this year on our booth.
Yes, indeed. So this year we are bringing again this mentioned solutions: Cinegy Capture, Cinegy Multiviewer, and Cinegy Air for playout. But also you will be able to go deeply in our other solutions, like for example Cinegy Convert, which is our transcodification solution; Cinegy Route, that could be quite useful for the AV Pro market, which is basically a routing of IP signals in one single interface. If you have a bunch of those, it's useful for managing all the signals in one single interface. Also, again, we will be able to show Cinegy Encode, which is our converter from SDI to IP streams and vice versa. Okay, and that's it. We will rely on the solutions that we showed to the customers last year with new versions, obviously, and new features, but also the rest of the portfolio will be available in the booth for demos and further explanations from our side.
Okay, exactly. So no overload, no strong theory, just working demos based on what people actually asked for last year, right?
Yes, this is correct. So basically we are there from, like every single show, we are there to speak with the customers and show how our solutions work in place with real demos. So come to see it, please.
Yeah, definitely. Let's start with Cinegy Multiviewer, I believe. Cinegy Multiviewer is now right inside, right at the center. It's software-based, GPU-accelerated, and scales from small setups to very large installations.
Yes, and this is why it can be really useful for AV Pro integrators, you know. So if you want to monitor a bunch of signals, dozens or even hundreds of those, the tool that you need, it's definitely Cinegy Multiviewer. So again, you are able to work with different sort of inputs. You can mix SDI, NDI, streams like SRT, UDP, and RTP in one single interface. And again, same for the outputs. Okay, you can mix and match wherever you need, different codecs and different video formats. So it's there for you. And the price range is really competitive.
Possibly we will switch to Cinegy Capture.
Yes, and also it could be really useful as ways I see it in live events like music shows, like for example big sport events, when you need, I don't know, manage at the same time, I don't know, 10 ingest streams or ingest signals, or even 20 or even 30 in the same interface with one single server, because again, the flexibility is there for you, so you can switch, mix and match between different video codecs, formats and signals, okay, and be able to manage in one single machine, okay, and one single interface. Again, the limit is the hardware itself.
First of all, you can run the software both on consumer or enterprise level hardware, IT hardware, I mean, and all our licenses are created. All the Cinegy, one of our keystones in Cinegy is hardware agnostic. To be hardware agnostic, so we can use different GPUs, we can use different CPUs. It doesn't matter if it's AMD or Intel or NVIDIA. That's why these solutions are so flexible, so multi-functional. Okay, and possibly we shall switch to Cinegy Air, which is our playout.
Yes, well, thing about Cinegy Air was definitely one of the best sellers here in Cinegy, and one of our most demanding solutions. Because why? Everybody in the broadcast market and AV Pro, they all need playout that works 24/7, okay, with redundancy and robust. Okay, so this is why we want to bring our solution in the playout from the broadcast market to the AV Pro market. Maybe, and that happened to us last year. For example, many AV customers, they come to see this solution, the booth, okay, and what they see is maybe an interface which is for them, from their point of view, based on broadcast workflow, but still it can be really useful in a digital signage platform scenario, okay, with a bunch of features, okay, that many other solutions for that type of scenario, they don't have it, and we do have, and features that you can use. So for example, advantage in the automation, okay, in terms of scheduling, in managing live inputs, several live inputs at the same time with one single interface, and the most important obviously is reliability. 100% 24/7 broadcast reliability.
Reliability and redundancy is not just simple words in broadcast world, and we are ready to bring this experience to the AV market, and again, the flexibility of all our products allows us to work. You mentioned MUM, you mentioned Archive, so all our products can work either with MUM or without. You can use them as a separate products, and you can use them as a part of powerful infrastructure, which allows you to work with database, to create the assets, to work with the fast search, and so on and so on. So all the media asset management features are available here. And if we speak about air capture and multi-viewer, don't forget that all these products are part of Cinegy Air Pack, which is our all-in-one solution, our channel in a box. And we also have channel in the cloud, so all these solutions that have the same reliability in terms of cloud deployments. So if you're interested in such deployments, just let us know. We will definitely discuss it, and we will find the most interesting option for you. Okay, Sergio, let's possibly go to resolution and codecs. Let's highlight the main topics of this discussion.
Yes, and another really good and interesting feature, especially for the AV visitors and the ISE, is our capability to work with the most, let's say, demanding video codecs in the AV market. So we are compatible with H.264, H.265, HEVC, and for example also HPEG 2000. Okay, but I would say that there is another codec, okay, which is quite particular, that could be interesting for the AV Pro market as well, right, Mike?
Yes, correct. We have to mention our Daniel 2 brilliant codec, which allows you to work with the color spaces up to 4444 and do it faster than many production video coders, decoders do with the smaller file size. So if you are interested, just visit daniel2.com and get a free demo and free plugins.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yes, please. Once you will start use Daniel 2, you will you will still engage with them forever. So, like many of our customers. Yes. Last topic before we jump into the Q&A session. I would say that it's about one of the special features that we can offer to the AV Pro market with our solution C, and emergency and backup. So. I think that this is where our broadcast experience can bring really good things to our AV Pro customers and new partners, and it's about emergency handling, okay, and redundancy. So as you know, Cinegy has large experience in broadcast, okay, so that implies be able to deliver to solution which are working mandatory 24/7 for ages and ages and ages, okay, in the same licenses, okay, same versions, and in the same hardware. And this is a good chance to bring that one also to the AV Pro market. So the way, for example, I see it, or the way we see it in Cinegy, is that in terms of, for example, government buildings, universities, or high demanding customers, doesn't matter which one, live shows or sport events in the AV Pro market, our solution will bring you that reliability and that mandatory redundancy that you are expecting from ingest that comes from the broadcast market, or play out from the broadcast market, or monitoring solution from the broadcast market, and we can deliver.
Yeah, in broadcast, backup and redundancy are mandatory, completely correct, and those requirements are now common to in any AV project too. So yes, that's where Cinegy approach to EIS, backup, layout, and redundancy, and this experience we can bring from broadcast area to ProAV market, for sure.
Okay, so I think it's been already a few minutes, okay, over the planned ones. So I think that it's a good moment to jump to the Q&A session, okay? So I see you in a minute, Mike.
Yeah, see you in a minute.